What's up, everyone, and welcome to JMD Play. So, I just won a game. It's probably my, I don't know, third or fourth match in, and well, yeah, at least my fourth match in. And I just won in the most like toxic way that you could win. This chapter. Or this season, anyways. Let's just say batters up. Anyways, it was interesting. It was a fun match. So I'm gonna show it to you because I was not recording. But anyways, we're gonna go through it, have a little fun with it. I had like 6 kills, I think. Did y'all know that there was a barrier in the water on the launch island? I don't know if y'all knew that. Scoot on down. Yeah. I had an interesting drop. I was thinking about hitting that little underground hole here at Mass Meadows, but somebody got to it before I did. And I figured that they were down there, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to load on up, and we'll sneak our way down there, and see if I can take them out. I had done that in a previous match. In the previous match, the person was like snuck around the corner right when you went in, but I knew he was there, and I snuck in and just killed him. But this time, this guy had went on in. I knew I heard shots off to the other side of the POI, but I didn't really see anything, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. All I had was the pump and dumps, and I had a legendary twin mag that I pulled out of that blue chest to begin with. And I think I might have had an auto pump. No, I don't think I had the auto pump yet. Now, I was just trying to sneak up on him because I knew I hadn't heard him go up the zip line. So I thought he may have been like right there, but then as soon as I went around the corner, he shot up, and I was like, okay, well. But I thought I had seen some steps to the left, so I thought he was going up to fight. But clearly, I guess those steps was his steps, and he went inside to start taking out the vault. And this drop was with Kane, so he was having to fight him as well. But I decided to kindly third party. I just wanted to wait until I knew he was kind of busy. So at this point, I know he's going at it with him. So I'm just going to sneak my way in and try to get the drop on him. He tried, but I ultimately got him. Although I did struggle a little bit with Kane here, because he was putting some hits on me. But I was afraid somebody was about to third party in because I knew somebody was on the other side of the POI when I first came in, so I thought I was going to have to worry about a third party. And he was getting some hits on me, so I had to dip a little bit. Ultimately finish out and complete that. And whoever was in the POI must have went. They must have left because I didn't get bothered after that. So I just went ahead and looted up all of this. This helped me a lot because I was needing those for that damn keycard quest. Apparently I was full of gold again. Had like, I don't know, 10 health or so that I needed to go ahead and just fill up, so I did so. And this is when Storm was coming in, so I had to dip. So my next thing is I'm thinking about the quest a little bit, so I know I need to spend some money, some more gold. Plus I had those dill chips, and I thought, you know what, let me go over here to this. I was going to make my way to the market to the right, but then I thought, okay, let me go ahead and get this key card as well here. So, that's what I did. There's a quest though to try to hit opponents like distance. So I was trying to use these to try to do that because usually those count as opponents. Now I'm like, okay, well the black market's in the is in the storm, but what the hell? Let me go see what's down there. Unfortunately, when I got down here, there's nothing here, or nothing that I want anyways. And I also don't quite have the credentials yet to even open the chest, so that was a little annoying. I just threw that down to get it out of my inventory. Now I'm just trying to get the storm and decide on where I want to go from there. Here I'm trying to pull up the map to see where I want to go, and I decide to go to the market at to my left. Can't remember what POI this is. I see this person down here that looks like a bot, so I was like, let me go ahead and take them out. I don't really know why I picked up the collateral. I didn't really need it. I should have just kept the gold. Then I got shot by somebody. I was like, okay, well, then let's try to see where this person is. But I couldn't see him. Until finally I spotted footsteps below me, and I was like, oh, okay. Then I see this guy, and I'm like, come on now. Man, I wish splashes would heal your vehicles. That would be awesome. Unfortunately, they don't. Yeah, I dropped a twin mag, or whatever, auto shotgun for the sniper. I should have put out the sniper then, but I didn't, and he slid down. I was like, ah. So I'm thinking he just slid down. He was going to try to pop up over here, but then he wasn't popping up. I'm like, okay. So I was a little confused. Wasn't sure where he went. So I decided to pull out the bat and shoot over there. See if I can see him. And I'm not seeing him anywhere, which is very confusing. And for the life of me, I did not know where he went or where he was hiding. So then I'm like, okay, let me go up here and see if I can find a vehicle. I'm thinking maybe he done went over here, so I'm like, okay, let me see if he's inside here somewhere. I wasn't getting a ping. I was like, okay, well, whatever. I guess he just took off somewhere and I was moving. Then, suddenly, oh, there he is. Little sneaky bastard and somehow made his way. I don't know how in the world, where he come from, where he went. I knew this SUV was over here, so I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna go get this thing. And I'm like, okay, he's got to be coming out over here, so let's come up on him. And then bam, there he is. Get a refreshed bat. I'm like, you know what, this thing might come in handy. And in the end, it actually did. I think at this point, we are at, yeah, 7. There's a lot of shots going on the other side of over here, but I'm just thinking that I want to get this vehicle healed back up. And the storm was moving back to the gas station that we were just at, so I didn't worry about the shots, didn't worry about the kills. I just wanted to go get the vehicle refreshed. So I just eased my way around with the storm. Luckily, nobody was trying to push this way or anything. So it gave me time to heal up the vehicle. I was trying to find me some health because I was a little low on white health. Well, not a little low, but I was just missing a little bit. And I saw these slurps over here. I was like, okay, here we go. So now I'm trying to look at where the storm is and look where I have to go. And so the storm was moving ahead of me. And then the next storm was ahead of that. So it was like right next to it. We were going from like, you know, a circle like this to a circle like this. So I knew I needed to get up here, get some height, even though this was going to be out of storm, but I wanted to see what was going on. And I see this guy up here. So I decided to mess with him a little bit. He gets in the vehicle with me, comes out. Somehow my vehicle disappears. I don't know what glitch that was, but I was like, okay, never mind, I'm gonna take his car. This is where things get dicey. Because he starts getting some shots on me, and he blows that up. So now I'm down to like 75 health. getting into this bush. The storm's coming my way. I'm in storm, like in the next storm circle. So he's got to come off the mountain. We're down to 3 people. Me. I noticed this guy over here. I was like, okay, I'm going to do some shots on him. Which I'm thinking is the one who came off the mountain. And then the other guy was to the left over here. Okay, I'm sorry. Now is when I'm down to 75. He's trying to heal, and I'm like, let me get a snipe on him. Give him a snipe. Boom. Got a snipe on him. Alright, so now I'm 75. I've got 1 guy left. But I'm not completely sure where he is. I knew he was to my left, but I wasn't sure where. And I couldn't see him. He wasn't poking out. He wasn't showing himself. The next storm is moving up to the top of the mountain. I'm still not seeing him until there. He pokes out, but then he doesn't come out again. So I'm like, okay, he's just hiding, waiting on storm. Or he's going to try to go up the mountain the other side. I'm like, so I wasn't quite sure. I just knew I needed to get up the mountain. So I take off. I'm thinking maybe I can run my way up this, but the bat would not let me run up this. So I was like, never mind, just shoot up. As soon as I get up here, I see the footsteps to my right, and I said, oh crap. I pulled out the bat. Boom! Batter's up. So yeah, that was the I had been wanting to do that, and I hadn't been able to do it all summer. Like, it never got set up for me to actually do that. And this was it just happened to be the perfect moment. So he was a crown holder too. So I mean, doesn't really mean anything, but he got to the end, so he was apparently somewhat of a decent player. But yeah, there it is again. Set up for this shot. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. Set up for the shot. Oh. Oh. And bullseye. There it is. There it is. Victory. It was fun. It was so fun. That was so fun. Anyways. But that was it. Like I said, I had like 6 kills. But that was a lot of fun. First time I was able to do that. To get the victory. He was probably pissed. I would have been, if I was in his shoes. I would have been stupidly pissed. But anyways. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been a pretty good season. Yeah, the kneecapper, whatever, is a pain in the ass. They did supposedly like nerf it a little bit. It's still pretty powerful though, even nerfed. So it's able to do that, and I didn't even charge it up that much. It was supposed to kind of reduce the knockback a little bit, but it didn't reduce it that much. It's still pretty strong. And I've been working heavy on these. These are difficult. These are some of the most difficult quest stuff that I've... All the stages, having to rob vaults, and vaults are not that easy to rob. They're just not. I mean, unless you're going for like the most off the wall, like outer, like storm vault or something, or happen to get a vault where somebody's not hasn't gotten it, and it's, you know, I did one in one match where I actually did it in storm, like the storm was closing in over it and nobody had opened it, so I went and opened it while the storm was. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I'm done with all the gunslinger stuff though, and I can't finish this until I get this. So yeah, that's kind of a pain too. I've seen one golden llama, and I accidentally ran into it with the vehicle and broke it. And I needed to have searched it, although it's got to find 3. But I've only come across one golden llama. And it was with the, like, armored vehicle, where the armored vehicle was starting off. I don't know if that's, like, the way all of them drop, that they drop with the armored vehicle drop. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, I mean, it's been fun. The season 3, chapter 1, season 3 of OG comes out in a couple of days, so that's going to be interesting. So that should be fun. Well, thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, peace. JMD Play, I'm out.